I don't know if anybody's here. We are super early, but I had time, so I decided, well, let me go ahead and hop on here early. Just because I wanted to get out and about while I was feeling okay this afternoon. I had some dinner planned, so that might be a little later than normal, but let's see. With some friends. Outdoors, of course. I'm feeling good enough to get outside. Right now I'm like brave enough to go do the outdoor thing. Right, I wear my mask, but I still, you know, I gotta get out and be human a little bit too with everybody. All right, go crazy. I hope everybody is having a fabulous afternoon. My afternoon has been interesting. We can talk about it if you want. I left, and many of you guys know if you have been around, if you're watching, my car trouble issues, that bastard did it again today. I was out on my way to get laundry detergent and it broke down, so that was fun. We got to get out in the sun for a minute. But yeah, I'm guessing it's time for a new car now, because this is like the third time we've had a serious issue. And it's like not even worth the amount of money I paid for the bastard. So all right. So I'm just gonna do an energy check-in. I got back home and got showered. And I wanted to hang out with you guys for a little bit. After work, whatever's going on, let me pull up my chat because I don't have that pulled up yet. So I don't know if anybody's even said anything yet. I'm liking the lives because I can, you know, connect with you guys and stuff. What is up? Am I the only person that's going through crazy energy? That's what I want to know right now. Put that in the comments, because bitch, a bitch's afternoon, the last 2 days-ish have been kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Okay, I don't like this angle. I'm gonna fix that a little bit. So you can see the table better. It is a mess. I'm gonna pick out what decks. I picked out a deck I hadn't used in a minute that I like. If you're here, talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to be notified every time I do post a new video. Like, comment, share, show your love and support. As always, please keep it positive. Many of you guys know, Mama's been going through chemo, so my hormones and emotions have also been kind of crazy too. I think it has to do with some placements with what's going on though. I think it's not just me, because I don't think I'm the only Scorpio that's been feeling it. Anybody in the collective though. I'm just gonna do a reading, and then we will do a $10 mini reading. So if you would like a mini reading, we'll get into, if it sounds like your story, questions, answers, we'll talk about it. Don't be shy. If you're here, say hello. I do have a GoFundMe link set up in the description box below if anybody would like to donate. I do accept Venmo and Cash App. That is also how you pay for a $10 mini reading. The GoFundMe link is just, many of you guys know I'm going through chemotherapy right now, so I'm having to take a few months off work, and that's a little challenging. So do you base your readings only on sun sign? Well, I've been mostly a Scorpio channel, but right now this is just anybody. It's an energy check-in for all signs, so it doesn't matter who you are, babe. You're welcome. It's just been mostly a Scorpio channel for such a long time that I'm in the habit a lot of times of saying Scorpio, you know, because it's been a Scorpio channel. I do feel like I need to get, you know, when I'm feeling it. Like I said, I've been doing readings when I feel good, because I am going through chemo at the moment. Trying to do more signs other than just Scorpio. I'm trying to branch out. I've had a lot of like Taurus, Aries, Leo requests. But I'm open for, you know, we are typically the ones seeking it out. But that is the truth. Scorpios are the ones that we want to know. We want to know, you know. It's like, we gotta know. Shit. I'm gonna die if I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. We really are. Like, just too curious. In a good way, though, I feel like. Alright, so it can be a good thing and a bad thing. It can be both. I want to do oracle cards first. But the good news is too, like I've been seeing all these messages of like blessings coming my way. So when I'm seeing like towers, but I'm also like, oh yeah, I remember Spirit the other day, you were telling me like, or showing me I'm about to be blessed, right? So if some of you are going through, you know, towers, like what I'm talking about, breakups, crazy shit that you don't expect, like a breakup that you don't expect, or your car, or whatever it might be, the connection between you and your lover, whatever your person is, whatever you're allowed to call each other, or like, you know, your car breaking down, or whatever it is, Scorpio. It's just the energy of like allowing these things to happen, right? But knowing that there are blessings on the way. So just don't get too caught up in the shitty part of the tower, or excuse my language, the crappy part of the tower. I'm trying to make the table look better. Sorry. All right, let's get into it. Let's do oracle cards first. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, please help me provide the collective with any messages you would like for them to receive. Also protect us with your white light of protection. Through the tarot, Archangel Michael, please block any negative energy being sent our way. Send it back into the universe, into nothingness. Amen, amen. What messages do we have for the collective? What messages do we have for the collective? Okay, so think ahead and plan for favorable results. So Scorpio, you know, this is kind of like, some of us do like to fly by the seat of their pants, right? I can be that girl at times, right? I'm very free-spirited. You know, I don't always like to have like plans, right? Like sometimes I like to make plans like the day before, right? So, but there is this energy of needing to think and plan ahead, but for favorable results in a situation. So whatever that might be for you, whether it's, you know, again, something that has to do with job, family life, personal life, whatever, what have you. I need to pay attention to what's being said. Hey, may I have a reading? Sure. They're $10, so just put your information, or your 10, excuse me, you can pay through Venmo or Cash App, and that information is in the description box below. What else wants to come out, Spirit? For some of you, there's a situation here where you could be getting involved with someone new, and Spirit is saying take the time to get into this relationship. Just you know, if you feel like you want to jump into it, don't. Take your time getting into this relationship, okay? And I feel like this is also, it kind of has something to do with this. You'll have more favorable results. Maybe if you're not rushing something here in a situation, if you just kind of let it naturally flow. Sometimes I feel like it's a good thing, and then at other times I feel like it bites you in the ass. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a new thing that's a good thing. Focus on moving forward and leaving the past behind. And that's the biggest thing, Scorpio, with mistakes and lessons, especially in love and relationships and situations, right? It's like understanding, okay, moving forward, I need to leave the past behind, especially in new connections. If you're meeting someone new, getting to know someone new, because this is, you know, the vibes of, okay, there's a situation here where you're getting to know someone new here, right? It's saying take your time, you know, in a relationship, getting to know someone, and don't let the past dictate what happens moving forward in this connection, right? So basically, like, whatever this past person did, it's kind of like one of those things, like, don't take this out on your partner. Or maybe you've recently experienced a situation where you were dealing with someone where, you know, there was a situation where maybe they were effed over in the past, right? And you were dealing with like past hurts and trust issues and different things in a situation, you know, that you had to go through. You know, energies can be interchangeable or reversal with tarot. So, yeah, just let me know if you put a Venmo or Cash App payment. Or my phone will let me know too, but just put your question in the comments if you'd like to ask a question. I've never loved anyone like I see myself loving you. So there's a situation here where I feel like it's almost like it could even be lust at first sight or love at first sight, or a situation where you meet someone and you're like, oh my God, right? This is awesome. I feel like I kind of want to just dive right into it. But this is, you know, or maybe this is how this person may feel about you. Just be careful. Get to know somebody here. There's definitely going to be, you know, an amazing magnetic attraction here between two people with that coming out. Right? Creative projects taking off. So it could have something to do with some type of project you might be, you know, something that you might be working on, something creative. This is possibly how you know this person or how you meet them. Exciting news. So I feel like this is more or less like exciting news of something, a creative project taking off, like something that you've been working for, Scorpio, wanting to do, wanting to take off, whether it's some type of side hustle, whether it's a business of your own, whatever it might be. This is good news. This is something taking off, right? So focus on moving forward, leave the past behind. The past is the past, right? And even when it sucks, it's like we have to, it's a lesson learned moving forward, like lesson learned. Appreciate the experience to the best of your ability, right? Sometimes it's hard when you're in the bitter, angry, or frustrated stages of, you know, that situation or those situations. But, you know, again, like living in anger, resentment, all that stuff is unhealthy too. So there has to be a release of like, you know, I forgive you, I love you. You don't have to come back in my life, but I can love you and forgive you, you know, and that's that, right? So, but we're moving forward, right? So, you know, try to have that energy with something maybe that you're going through or you could possibly be going through in the future. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? These are not, I'm going to shuffle one more time. Oracle cards, but I feel like with this deck, I want to see what's up here with this focus on moving forward and leaving the past behind energy. Can we get a card elaborating on this energy, Spirit? What can you tell us about this energy? Ace of Cups. So there's a new relationship, a new love. And if it's not a romantic relationship, it's something that you do, you know, have a great deal of love for, right? So just focus on the future, focus on this new relationship. There's exciting news. There's a creative project taking off. So this is all super positive energy. Let's pull one more. Four of Swords. Some of you are getting ready to take a little mini vacation. Yeah, you've been working hard for. You'll be working hard for, putting in the work this week maybe. Let's do... What other messages do you have for Scorpio in regards to this reading? For anybody watching this collective, it's all energies. I'm just so used to saying Scorpio. What other messages with the Angel Tarot do we have in regards to this reading? If you would like a $10 mini reading, that information is in the description box below. How to make a payment, my Venmo and Cash App information. It's more than one question. We just dive into your questions. It's a little mini reading for $10, right? It's not just one card, one question. But other than that, we're just doing a collective reading for anybody that would like to join, watch, etc. I'm just spending some time with you this afternoon. I needed to woosah and like get into service. I had a weird afternoon. My car broke down. It was like, okay, it comes in threes, right? I've had two. Right? I came home and showered and decided, all right, we're going to be of service and get happy. The Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, there's something here requiring, or maybe there has been in the past, a great deal of patience. There's also something that you're understanding here in a situation, whether it's spirit showing you, this is typically angel or angelic energy, you know, how to, you know, acquiring some knowledge in regards to like curing some type of illness. This can be within you, this can be mentally, this can be spiritually. Being given knowledge from the divine, because the Knight of Pentacles also is like prophet energy, right? So it's the light of understanding. Have patience. Okay, you're going to be given some type of knowledge from the divine, it looks like, in regards to, yeah, a situation where maybe you were feeling unsafe, or something around you felt unsafe, or there was something going on with safety here. But this is God deflecting evil in a healing capacity. Some type of safety or safe energy. Maybe, you never know, right? Things happen for a reason, right? So the car breaking down could have been something like protecting me from an accident, right? You never know. Just using that as an example. Page of Wands energy, the propagation of light confounds the wicked, and saves from enemies is what the bottom of this deck says. So I do feel like, because the Page of Wands oftentimes is that energy of watching, looking, lurking, sometimes even messaging, but I'm getting more of like, you know, whatever you've been saved from, that might even have to do with whatever this exciting news is here. I feel like some of your enemies, hey, what's up, are looking at you like, that son of a burr, right? You know, like, this is, they can't help but watch you, but there's exciting things going on for you, and it's kind of this energy of it being unstoppable, right? So again, let's keep going. What other messages do we have for Scorpio or anybody else watching? This is typically a Scorpio channel. I'm so used to saying Scorpio, but this is for anyone, all signs. Something's not over. The Ten of Swords here is in reverse. Ten of Swords upright usually means there's been some sort of a painful ending. So in a love situation, we've got a situation that feels like, you know, maybe you feel like there's definitely been some type of mutual attraction, desire for each other here in a situation. But this is also removing negative energy from a situation. So if there was something here, you know, blocking, or something here causing some type of negative energy, maybe this is just being able to get away and have a break together or something here. I don't know what this is, Scorpio, but Scorpio, you know who I'm saying, whoever you are. But I like seeing that. Angels letting you know that there is negative energy being removed from a situation, whether it feels like it or not. Sometimes the change feels icky, right? So whatever it is, just know it's negative energy being removed, right? Shake that shit off, right? Learn to shake it off. Get that good loving blood flowing, right? What other messages do we have for my lovely Scorpios? I'm also doing $10 mini readings if anybody's interested, or a $5 question, totally up to you. That information is in the description box below. Other than that, we're just hanging out. What's up, Christopher? Hanging out, vibing out, letting go of all the bad vibes and the crazy stuff the world throws at you, right? Okay, what other messages do we have in regards to this reading? Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So there's a situation here where it's Spirit is saying, you know, you definitely have everything, like all the tools in the basket, baby, right? You can do whatever you set your mind to. You might feel, you know, a level of doubt for some reason, or like your confidence is down for some reason. You might even have to, when this comes out a lot to me, it's exuding a level of self-discipline, innocence, in a way where it's like, okay, I need to not do this, right? I'm gonna have to buckle down and get serious about doing this every single day. It could have to do with structure, whatever it is. Like I get up in the morning and I do this, and you know, I'm really strict about this, or eating habits, or whatever it is, for a couple of weeks or a month or whatever this is. It's requiring discipline, but it's going to be good for your life here, because I've got health, and it could be good for your health too, right underneath that, and removing negative energy. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have here? What's up, everybody? It's good to see you. What is up? Energetically, I feel like I'm ready to crash, but I'm still trying to be a part of the day. I don't want to see too much. All right. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? Remember, right? So there's a spiritual awakening going on here when this comes out, but this is something that's not new. This is something that it's like you've already had this aha moment, and it's Spirit like saying, listen, you know, remember, like this is the awakening. This is something we already know. For some of you, there's separation and longing here, and with the two of these connected too, it's also like Spirit saying, well, remember what comes with this, right? Like, yes, maybe there's separation, maybe there's longing, but maybe there's a lot of drama, maybe there's a lot of stress, maybe there's a lot of something toxic connected to whatever this might be. For some of you, it could be involving a feminine energy and needing to leave a comfort zone. So this could be you, and this could have to do with some type of communication, because she has saran wrap over her face in that card. What other messages do we have for the collective? Ooh, we have a masculine energy. Hey, what's up, Zay? So we've had divine masculine and divine feminine coming out. Divine masculine and divine feminine could be in separation right now. I feel like I need to get this card and just keep it on the table, because both have come out. If I can find it again, I might not be able to. But Scorpio, anyone, so used to saying Scorpio, they both came out, right? So divine masculine, divine feminine, either if you're in separation or not, you're just basically, you know, craving each other or wanting each other. There's longing for each other, whether you're in each other's life or not, right? Some of you, it could be a twin flame situation if you do believe in that. I do believe some people use the twin flame like thing to get like super obsessed with somebody and let them do horrible shit to you. Don't do that, because that's not what that means, right? I don't believe, but if there is some, there are some, it's probably like a select few, right? Or a select amount of people. So I hate when it's like twin flame, twin flame, twin flame, like everybody, you know, not everybody is a twin flame, but we have divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and it's about energy to me, right? So, both are here. There's some type of seeds that have been planted in the spring, that were planted in the spring here, and now we're having a breakthrough in regard to whatever this is. Somebody's really been letting fear limit them, and it could have to do, I'm seeing blue everywhere right now too, with some type of communication, what it is that you say, being scared to say something in some regard. I'm not even going to say anything. Anyway, spirit angels, ancestors, guides. What other messages do we have for the collective? What does that mean? Yeah, right? What are we talking about? What other messages do we have for the collective? Okay. Advice from the cat. You guys, some of you are telling your shit to people that you don't need to be telling it to or talking about it to. You've got somebody around you that's a little bit judgy. They could feel like they're a little bit better than you, or your stuff is like something that's worth talking about when they're off doing something low vibrational, which is talking about other people's crap, right? That's drama, that's BS. We've got look to the future. So you've got some of you, it's like spirit saying, look, you, and key to the wisdom, you already know. You know who these people are anyway. And some of you kind of slip up and you're like, oh man, I did it. I know I shouldn't have been saying this around this person because, right, it always bites me in the ass. Talk to the cat about it. It could even be a personal or romantic situation, right? Now, sometimes like people can ruin the vibe of a new situation or a situation period, right? Really, in a connection, it should be that those two people talking about the issue, not somebody talking to a friend about an issue and somebody talking about a friend and like having a group, whatever, powwow about it, and then you finally getting together talking about it. Really, it shouldn't be that way. So if maybe some of you, if you're doing that, stop doing that, right? Love you. Looking to the future, there is something that you are going to need to set free, Scorpio, or anyone watching. These two cards came out, and look, you hear the sirens. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, if you don't set it free, or there's that or else, and they're kind of fading off into the background now. So it's kind of like, there could be a tower moment if you don't set something free, and it could even be something as simple as a perception shift, the way that you think about things, right? So it doesn't always have to be something as serious as a person, place, or thing. It can be a way of thinking, and a way of thinking can change our life in so many different ways. You're welcome, Elena. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Lots of love. Girl, I mean, I like to share it because it's life. It's real. Stuff happens. And sometimes it's like, can I get a break, Jesus? Right? Are you listening, Jesus? Can I get a little bit of a break? Right? What had happened was my afternoon. Oof. We aren't even talking about that. That's why we're here getting uplifted, right? We all have our own shit. Stuff, excuse me. I love you, YouTube. I'm sorry. I said a little of that word, just fun. All right, so Scorpio, anyone watching, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, whoever. It's time to go after what you want and commit yourself to it. there's something about it. You really need to get a different perspective. It's like once you start, there's an idea, there's communication, there's a shift. It could even be the right place, the right time, talking to somebody, you know, having the right conversation, and boom, things taking off and going in a separate direction or new direction. It's actually like, you know, I'm feeling like more of this right place, right time energy. And it just kind of sets off, right? Something new, something, yeah, where you feel like you've been going through this stressful time, but it's almost over. Oh, what are we saying in the chat? You haven't do reach many. I love you guys. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I try. That's why I like to get on here, because it does help me. You know, when stuff is going on, look, a bitch got dumped. My car broke down. I'm going through chemo. I guess it did happen in threes. Fuck. But I can still find a way to laugh about it, right? Somehow. Life is life. We have to deal with it, right? I mean, but vibrationally, to me, it's crazy how, like, when things happen too, you got to be careful. Especially with Scorpios, the way we manifest can be emotional. And it's like, I even know that. And that's one of those things that I have to understand, that I can be super powerful without emotion too, and manifesting. As a Scorpio, but I know not everybody is a Scorpio. Talk to me, guys. What do we want to know about? All right, I guess I'm gonna start over, or maybe should we talk about love a little bit? If you have a $10 question or a $5 question, $10 mini reading or a $5 question, my Venmo and Cash App information is in the description box below. Otherwise, we're just hanging out, guys, shooting the shit, doing readings, vibing. If you had a shitty afternoon, let's get together and like vibe it out. Hang out together. It's like happy hour for a tarot, for the tarot. Should we call this that? Okay. All right, Scorpio. Whew, I got chills. Feel like the next message is going to give us chills, Scorpio. Let's see what else is coming out. When that happens, that's what that happens. That's what that means. You don't have much to talk about at the moment, Zay. Did you have a boring day? I feel like it's better to have had a boring day than a not so boring day, right? What other messages do we have for Scorpio? What messages do we have for Scorpio? That's a lot. I'm going to pick this one. Peacock Spider. Be bold and show off your best qualities. So right now, some of you might be feeling shy. You might be feeling whatever, a little broken, or just a little like, you know what? I'm not really sure of myself, but this is Spirit saying, like, be bold, show off your best qualities. This is something like, you know, when you do this, right place, right time, people are going to see it and it's going to be appreciated in some way, shape, or form. Yes, I guess it was just boring. I'm also just struggling with my own internal conflict. I feel like a lot of people are. Like, I just got off the roller coaster of what in the fuck just happened over the last 3 days. Like, what? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are. It's not just you. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, please help us provide the collective with any messages you would like for them to receive. Also protect us with your white light of protection through the tarot. Someone is behaving stupidly, whether it's you or somebody involved in a situation. It's here. We can elaborate in a minute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. I'm still fighting. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? For anybody showing up in the collective reading, happiness with the harp. So, hold on. I need a sip of water. Great happiness. So you're moving into this energy of, or a new time in your life where you're going to feel really happy. Again, somebody may be behaving stupidly right now, but you're also moving into the energy of great happiness where you're not going to be feeling unhappy, right? It's going to be a good thing, right? So again, with the bad comes the good. There could be just a time, you could be going through some sort of a time right now where someone is behaving stupidly, but oh well. You know, what other messages do we have for the collective? I'm also starting to feel like I might need a nappy nap again, y'all. It comes and goes. I've been so emotional though. It's like taken a lot out of me. I feel like I need like extra naps. Take care. Enemies are working against you with a bat. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, somebody's behaving stupidly. You have some enemies working against you, but you have great happiness in between, right? So it's kind of the energy of, you might even see all this. We're going to draw cards and elaborate. You might even see all this and it's just kind of like, well, obviously, right? We know we have people behaving stupidly. We know we have, you know, enemies working against you, but you know, there's this energy of a high vibration with you and great happiness too. And for a lot of people, when you're in that energy too, sometimes it really does truly piss them off, which is crazy, but it can, right? So all right. Who sings karaoke? Ooh, okay. So somebody behaving stupidly. We did have the King of Wands coming out in reverse. So that's confirmation. Somebody is acting like a dick, right? So excuse me, let's be gentle with it for you two. But, this is somebody who, it's kind of like they're arrogant. They're not going to go out of their way to help you or anyone else. I'll step over the bodies kind of person. You know, they'll throw you under the bus quick, right? So I feel like Spirit is saying be careful. This person is kind of an energy right now of doing things very like cocky and stupid anyway, right? Maybe you see this, whoever this is for. What does this take here? Enemies are working against you. Could be an Aquarius with the Star card coming out. We've also got Scorpio energy. This could be somebody from the past. Scorpio, you've had some type of issue with. Aries energy, and then Aquarius energy in reverse. So with the Fool in reverse, there's this energy of like you kind of might need to like discriminate between like what's dreams and what's reality. Like, I'm a Scorpio, I get it, right? Like a lot of times we want to go off into this like this idealistic like dreamy like land, right? Like, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to be in 6 months or this month, or I'd like to live in this house, I'd like to do this. And some of it we can get like caught up in this like dreamy like energy. Just be careful, because for some reason, like with you and this energy, you just need, with having people around you at this time, you need to be more focused, right, on like things at the moment. I do feel like things could have possibly be delayed or could be delayed if you're not careful with the Six of Wands in reverse for some reason. Why it has to do with other people, I don't know. It's like too many people in your stuff, your business. I feel like you feel kind of stuck though. And it's in a sense where maybe you've been neglecting some type of spiritual energy here that you know is causing some type of depression because you've been neglecting something, not living in your purpose in some way, shape, or form. And it's actually caused like a level of dissatisfaction, whatever this is. Hey, what's up? Hi, Akram. How are you? What's up, everybody? Just a little thing. Our soul needs some music for sure. Good to see you too. So we do have the Four of Wands. To me, with this energy, happiness, it is really all about that energy of making sure, like, no matter what's around you, learning to still be in this balanced energy, and that shit's tough. And like that was like the biggest lesson for me today with some of the stuff I've had going on. It's like an unexpected breakup, an unexpected car breaking down, like all this stuff coming down and still having to like really still find a balance. And it's hard. Like you can't force people to do right, or you know, you can't force people to do things that you want them to do, or you can't force people to even have like a normal conversation with you, which has been one of my frustrations over the last couple of days. But it's just kind of like you have to be able to, no matter what, find peace, right? Like, so what, the car broke down, like I was saying, maybe I was going to get in an accident, you know, sometimes rejection is God's protection. Like, learn to still find the peace and balance with whatever's going on. And trust me, it's like, you guys know I have a lot going on. I've still got chemo going on. It's just like, there's a lot that like, sometimes it's a minute by minute process, depending on the things that we actually do have going on. An alarm. Your alarm sings karaoke? Is that what we're saying here? Some of you are like, there's a little bit of suffering concerning this person who, it's kind of like they'll just walk over the bodies. Like there's some not being honest with yourself in this regard. Like, you've seen this, you know who this person is in this regard. This doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, but this is an energy where you see this anyway. You've seen this anyway. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, there's a cycle that's being slowed down for you. Like, it's one of those things where I feel like it's so simple for you to have already released or gotten. There's a problem here that honesty really is called for you to resolve some type of a situation that is slowing down a cycle. Again, energies can be interchangeable. It doesn't have to be within you. You've got the Emperor in reverse. Oftentimes that's just kind of somebody that wants what they want when they want it, because they want it. You know, some of you could have been dealing with an energy like that. Do people still do karaoke? I think so, right? You know what I'm saying? I think they do. Ugh, y'all. Can we take a commercial break for a second? Like, is it just me? Like, when you have the question, like when you're in a relationship, does it have to be we're in a relationship, or are you in a relationship if you're not seeing other people? Because to me, I always thought, or is that like when your person is like, bitch, I don't want you to see other people, but I can see whoever I want? Put it in the comments because I'm confused. Anyway, I feel like, again, be careful. This is unbalanced energy here we're talking about. There's some stuff here that you already know slowed down the cycle. Well, I believe there has to be agreement with both. Yeah, exactly. But then when there's no name on it, it gets all twisted. Like, people are crazy. When it comes down to doing whatever they want to do, it like shit gets twisted anyway. Otherwise it is one-sided. Yes, you're correct. That's not fair. Some of you could be getting some type of inheritance here with the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like this is like unexpected money somehow coming from. It's either gift, inheritance, because we've got home. It could even be a home, something that's going to make you happy. We've got the Lovers card here, Gemini energy. For some of you, this has to do with a situation with a lover. Let's pull a card here. Yeah, this is something that, like, I feel like some of you might not even know this person yet because the Moon card was in reverse, or something about this situation you might not know. I do karaoke in the shower, right? That's the best place to do it. Boy of Swords energy. Okay, so this is somebody that could be a younger air sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be. I like this energy, Scorpio, whoever this is coming in. This is somebody that is kind of like, I will fight for this I will fight for this connection. This is a connection that I want. I want to take control of this here. There is growth here between two people within a connection. So if it's already, if the two of you are already communicating, there's going to be definitely a lot of growth here within this connection moving forward. You might hit like some bumps in the road here with the Ten of Wands energy, but I feel Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy. There's definitely something here where it's all about keeping some type of balance here and staying happy, Scorpio, I feel like, for you. And this connection looks really good. It's like, yeah, it's going to make you happy. Here's the Six of Cups. To me, that's Scorpio. It could be somebody from the past coming back. Who is this energy? Let's draw from this deck. You guys are still talking about karaoke. Where's the Six of Cups energy we have for the collective? Who is the Six of Cups energy we have for the collective? The Lovers. This is a past lover. It could be a Gemini. Doesn't necessarily have to be. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Page of Cups. This could be somebody you consider a friend now, or has been a friend, wanted to be a friend, friend zoned. I feel like it's friend zoned. This person doesn't want to feel like, for some reason, I don't know what happened between the two of you. This person feels like they're burdened for some reason. Like reaching out would burden you somehow, in some way, shape, or form. Three of with the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's this internal conflict when it comes to. So this is definitely somebody that has internal conflict about reaching out to you, Scorpio. So there might not be contact at this time. Yeah, they're wondering if you're seeing someone. Here's the Five of Wands showing up. I like Temperance when it shows up for sure too. To me, it means a lot of times I feel like being divinely guided in a direction, you know, divine protection. Scorpio, somebody's praying it's not over with you. When it's flipped up this way, see how he looks like he's praying with the Ten of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be. But upright, there's somebody here where there has been an ending. It could have been, you know, something that wasn't fun. But it's like somebody praying that something isn't over here in a situation. There's something about like the way that this person sees that you're not as like, I don't feel like they make you happier, but there's something different about like them being gone out of your life that has changed this person. Like they used to be a certain way, this person isn't a certain way anymore. There's some type of clarity in regards to, it could even be this person's absence in someone's life. Or something that has to do with what this person does for work. Three of Pentacles, yeah, but we've got a lot of cycles ending right now and things being exposed. Cycles ending, things being exposed. Isn't that fun, right? I'm feeling a little sleepy, guys. I don't know how much longer. If nobody has a question, I think I might have to lay down and take a nap for a minute. I've had kind of an emotional day, y'all. I need to take a nap for a minute and recoup so I feel better. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? I was out in the heat when it was hot as fuck too. I'm like, oh, of course. The car breaks down when it's hot as shit. You paid Venmo? What was your question? Can you tell me? What was your question, D? Yeah, I got it. What was your question? What should I focus on? Okay. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. What should you focus on? I'm going to get a different deck. I'm going to get this deck and a different one real quick. Abundance. Things are looking good for you. There's going to be freedom, but this is all about making long-term plans in a sense here with the Three of Wands. What else can you tell us, Spirit? There's something that you've been indecisive about too in regards to money. I don't know what this is, or you've been kind of pretending like there isn't a problem, but there's a decision here that you need to make. But things are looking good. You need to be patient with something and start thinking about long-term plans in regards to whatever this energy is. It could be moving into whatever the next air sign season is, would be Libra season. Taking some type of bold action. There's things that you might have to think through carefully though, with the Knight of Wands energy showing up as well. You could have to think things through carefully with somebody who's a little bit of a player. And really focus on taking time for those around you right now. Try to deal with some challenges you might be dealing with in a kind and an understanding manner, okay? I hope that was helpful. My camera keeps going off. Y'all, I just got super tired, so I'm thinking I'm going to click off here and take a little nap. I don't know. I was feeling a lot more energized a while ago, but I feel super drained at the moment. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Great. I'm glad it was. If I'm not back later, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.